Okay, hello again, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Lunar, and welcome back to the Lunar Shield official internal server. In the last episode, we started work on the structure behind me, and as you can see, I finished it up off camera, or at least most of it. So let's go take a look at what I have so far. We've got this first open little porch. It comes into the little welcome area, and there's going to be a chest here. We've got our main dining room. Our little party. What the hell is that? We'll check that out in a minute. I haven't seen that build yet. This is going to be the kitchen. I still got to do some work in here. But it comes down into this basement area. Here we've got our mead barrels, some extra storage for like plates and tables and chairs. Here we've got our main food storage. These are basically fridges that are going to have all the foodstuffs in it. Chest for like items and stuff. And then in here, if you can't tell, this is going to be the live prey storage. Here on this side and on this side, we're going to have different cells for animals. And then we've got our 4 live prey for players back here. I'm going to put like beds and stuff in there. And then here's kind of where I've been keeping my building supplies. But I do have one main issue with this structure. I talked with fellow server admin Blue, and he said that while the gray brick is fine and it looks good, when you get around to the parts of the build that are like touching the water and stuff, it's kind of too much. He says I should make some mossy stone brick, some cracked stone brick, and some stone brick stairs to kind of mix in there and give it a bit of texture. So we're going to be doing that. But before I do that, I'm going to need, a bunch of torches and stuff. So I'll be going quarrying here soon. But let's go check out that build. Like, I'm curious to see what this build is over here. I have yet to see this build. I was just on here last night, and this build was not here. It's like a dragon skull. The prey and the Rita, they are now food. Oh. So this is where that post was. Yeah. So somebody in the Discord server posted that they built this fighting arena. I wasn't expecting it to be at spawn, but it looks really good. It's like right in the middle of the road path, though. I don't want to ask them to back the whole thing up, though. It does look pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go get my my hammer and some torches, and I'm gonna go quarrying for cobblestone, set up an auto smelter, and I will be back. Okay, I think that's more cobblestone than I need, but man, I love this orichalcum hammer. It just carves these massive 3x3x2 tunnels. You'll see, it digs 3x3x2 deep. It's insane. But we're back here at the admin house because I think we have a blast furnace here. These frickin' Endermen, man. Can you cook stone in a blast furnace? You cannot. You can store it there, but you can't cook it there. Oh well, we got a normal furnace. It's not quite the auto furnace I want to do, but I don't have my iron on me at the moment. So we'll be doing it the old-fashioned way for now. And since I'm here, I might as well farm up some of these sheep wool, since I'm going to need it for a different build I'm working on. We'll probably see that later in the video. So, yeah, I will be right back again, I guess. Alright, chat, I am back! And we've got all of our stone variations here. We've got some mossy stone brick stairs, some normal stone brick stairs, some mossy stone, cracked stone bricks. And I'm going to try throwing in some normal smooth stone and see how that looks too. And we're basically going to be doing all of this like right here along the water line. So I will cut to a little time lapse of me going along the water line here and just sprucing this up a bit. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another time lapse chat sort of thing. I've been trying to do this more regularly just because I know watching me break and place blocks is probably repetitive and boring, but I also don't want to really cut this out. And this is something I kind of want to talk about anyway. So I plan to start posting videos here on the server every single week, since for the most part, with 3 to 5 hours of gameplay, I can record the video, put it out, and have it done within a couple of days. And I know they're not the highest quality videos on the channel, but they're not meant to be. I will be working on other bigger projects in the background, but I'm kind of running into a dilemma, and that's money. See, this channel doesn't really pay the bills, and I can't monetize it, but at the same time, I still need money to run my server. So the question is, would you guys be open to me sort of doing some sort of donation thing where you guys can donate? I have a subscribe star I could sort of change for the channel. I refuse to use Patreon because I'm not handing over my ID just to make video content for you guys. That just feels stupid to me. So I'm probably going to wind up altering my subscribe star away from my modding project, as that modding project is pretty much dead in the water. And for those of you who don't know what it was a not a Skyrim, a Stellaris mod. And this mod was called the Voracious Galaxy. Our main moderator quit, and now, but either way, on the server, I was running a contest specifically revolving around books that people left me after eating stuff in my base, or that it was a part of my base. And the winner of that contest was actually Rax. You know what? Congratulations, Rax. Your character was great, and that whole scary segment you did was amazing. Great job. But I think going forward, I will put a sort of shrine at my base with a chest where people could donate to the prize pool. And, it's sort of a winner takes all. So if you donate to the prize pool, you can still participate. And there's a chance that people lose this stuff, but it's all in good fun. I really don't know how these contests going forward will work. So if you're a part of the server and you have any ideas as to how this will work, do let me know in the comments down below or in the actual Discord, or heck, just DM me. But it would appear that I'm running out of time, so let's cut you back to. All right, so we've got our mossy cobble and stuff in, and he is right. Just having them down there on that one layer all the way around, it just really helps to break it up and make it feel like it's been here for a while. But you may notice at the end of that time lapse, I didn't just do it here on the external side. See, that external wall is also the outer wall of the basement here. So I carried it over inside and added that similar random erosion type deal to the lower layers on the inside as well to just sort of help sell that look. I also found these iron gates, and these just look so much better than those bulky iron doors I had before. I'm so glad I found those, because this is also just boop, boop, and you can come right in. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot more decoration I got to do for these pins. And I also got to tear out these chests and sort of relocate everything. But once I do that, get the tripwire hooks on these barrels, get the food pantry stocked up, and the kitchen built, we're I ate a couple drowned. Oops. But once we get that all done, we're going to be ready to open this place up for business. And what I think I'm going to do for people is I will leave a reservations box, like right here, for people to leave their reservations, or right here, and their requested food of choice, just to see, how well that performs. Now, I'm actually going to pause this build for a little bit and show you guys the other build I'm working on. So let's just pop over there. So this little island here is going to be the start of a town. Ah! Stupid skeleton. But this is going to be the start of Shadenti. And Shadenti is actually a town in the world created by Lord Moonrise called Shadonia. It's a port city up in the frozen north and is mostly inhabited by foxes, wolves, and Avali. But I'm going to be sort of building this out. I built this little bridge here to serve as sort of like a side entrance. Maybe I'll put the harbor over there and have this be like the start of the houses. But you can see here we've actually got sort of an idea of what some of the poorer houses are going to be. This is actually blue wool here, and I feel like the black wood, blue wool, and this color scheme, it just all comes together and it will look nice because it'll have a purple roof too. And I'm going to be mixing out the purple with the purple dragon tree with the light blue skyrus for the walls and blue roofs and stuff, and I think it's going to look really cool. If you notice, when I come over here, this is all claimed. I actually did some land claiming. And the reason I claimed this area is because up here on the attic floor, I've got my storage here. This is, all the stuff I'm going to be using, with some other stuff here. Like this light blue will be used alongside all of this other stuff too. But these are the book submissions currently in place for the contest. They're right here. As you can see, if there's two books from the same person, I've put them here. And the reason for this is I didn't want somebody to wind up eating the book submissions to try and, get one up on their competition because their competition doesn't have a book anymore. Although that would totally play into the theme of the server. It would be funny. But I didn't want that to happen, so I've kind of put them here in this claimed chunk. That being said, though, I'm actually going to end off this episode here. Yeah, I know, not a lot in this episode, but I mostly wanted this to serve as sort of like talks about what's going on. I will be probably recording another episode this weekend and posting it next week. So bear in mind for that. And we're definitely going to be doing some more work on the diner off camera to sort of fill it up with like food and stuff. And I'll be gathering the materials I need for Shadinti here. The main thing I need to do is set up an automated blue wool farm because I'm going to need a shitload of blue wool. Anyways, guys, until next time, I'm Lunar. You guys have a wonderful rest of y'all's day. And remember to get some snacks. You know, it's important. Also, don't forget, guys, thank you all for watching. Do the like, comment, subscribe, and stuff. And remember, if you want to join the server and join in on the fun and possibly wind up getting free diamonds, then go ahead and join the Discord in the description down below. Until next time, I'm Lunar. Y'all take it easy.